It's 25% off day at Savers today, Dawn.
Is it tightwad?
What did you tell me just a second ago? Where are we going? We're going directly to this section.
Toys.
Toys. We're going to toys. We're not going to just look around at other sections. We're going to the toys and we're going to find something, right, Dawn?
We usually do.
We're going to manifest the finds. We're going to, what are we at, Tropicana
I don't know
first?
what he's going to be doing.
I'm going to find stuff, guys. I really lost badly in that thrift battle. And I think it's mostly because I found absolutely nothing. But if you look past the fact that I found nothing, you can applaud me for the fact that I didn't buy stuff I shouldn't have bought.
There you go.
Right,
Good
right.
deal.
Let's look on the positive side.
You didn't do a bad buy like everything else.
Oh, okay. I got my feelings hurt now. But I'm just kidding. We're going to go in here, have some fun. We're going to hit 2 Savers, and then we're just going to go about our day. I'm sure
we're going to a movie.
Oh, we're going to a movie. Which movie are we seeing again?
Barbarian or something?
Barbarian. It's supposed to be scary, and we're not, it said don't read anything about it. It's supposed to all be a surprise. I hate jump scares. Do you like jump scares?
I don't mind scary stuff.
I don't mind scary stuff at all, but jump scares, if I know it's happening, my hat's going down like this. I'm being cool, like I'm taking a nap. But I'm really just not wanting to get scared. I don't want a jump scare. They trip me out. I don't dig them. So we're gonna go to that, and then we'll probably do some selling, posting. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about what we sold today. If we, I'm sure we sold stuff, right?
Yeah, you showed your card that you got out of that pack. That one sports.
Oh, did I already?
The $80.
Oh, I sold the Steph Curry. I didn't even check. Any day's a good day. We're not going to the Goodwill. We're hitting 2 Savers. Let's see how we do. It looks like they have a lot of plushes today. I'm just going to glance over them real quick. Dawn will go through those more thoroughly later. This is a modern Batman from the Batman movie. $7.99 is too much. That one's just not quite worth it. This bag is usually $7.99, but it's 25% off day, so it's about $6. That is a vinyl Batman imposter, worth a couple bucks, but the male chimps are the good ones. Those should get me, I think, they're all over the place, but around $15 plus shipping. This is my kind of bag right here, often overlooked at the thrift store. That is a Schleich Knight, and these animals, I believe, are Schleich. It's a moose and a bear. Right there, should get about $15, maybe $20 plus shipping. At first, I thought this hat was generic, but I looked at the brand on it. American Needle is a really good brand. I looked it up. Turns out it wasn't as good as what I had hoped, so I decided to put it back, but it was kind of a cool Chicago hot dog hat. This is a Patty Mahomes shirt for $4.99, so it would have been $3.50. It had some stains on it, or I definitely would have bought it. Probably could have got 10 to 15 plus shipping on it. This is not the best hat in the world. It's a little bit out of style, but it was only $1.79 plus 25% off, so a little over $1 in pretty much brand new condition. Cooperstown Collection. I imagine I can get $10 plus. Dawn's got me checking the purse aisle a little bit. This is a Minnie Mouse Disney purse. It has some fraying on it. We could just cut that off. It was $4.99 plus the discount, so like $3.50, and it should go for around $25-30. You all know Dawn's the real MVP. She found this vintage Gemmy bat, $74 to $99 they're asking. One recently sold in that range. Great find by Dawn. Dawn found a lot of Halloween stuff today. This Savers in particular seems to save all their Halloween stuff for this season and then puts it all out. I think this is Gemmy, but it's incomplete, but she looked it up in the condition it is in. It usually has like a little stand, so it looks like it's perched on something, but she looked it up without the stand, and it does really well. It looks like we should get without the stand somewhere between $25 to $35 plus shipping. Another great score by Dawn. Dawn found even more 90s Halloween stuff. This door knocker, she couldn't find the exact comp on, but it's from the 90s. We are getting it at a discount. That's a no-brainer. We're definitely going to get it. This one's from 1997 Telco brand, Grim Reaper animated. They wanted $9.99, I believe, and so 20% off or 25% off, $7.50. Telco 1997. One of them sold recently for $50. They're all over the place on current listings, but we should do really well on it. I just ate, so I'm concentrating now. I'm ready to actually focus. Are you ready to go?
I am. I'm always ready.
We are at the cool-looking Savers here, the retro, atomic, 1950 style one. It's hit and miss. We'll see what we get, but we did okay at the last one. A good rule of thumb when you see a Funko Pop is to look it up. A lot of them aren't worth anything, but if they're vaulted or out of print, they could be worth a lot of money. This one isn't, but look them up, use your phone, and check them out when you're on the go. There was so many Barbies and dolls at this Savers. At first, I thought it was just these four. They're from the early 2000s, like 2000, 2001. They had tape on them, $9.99 each, 25% off, so like $7.50 each. We could get about 20 or 30 a piece on those. And there was a ton of these My Little Ponies. These go anywhere between 12 and 25-ish a piece, and they were only $3 to $4 after the discount a piece, so I decided to get them all. No brainer. They had a ton of these early 2000 Barbies. Pretty much you could have made a little bit of money on every single one of them. I decided to just pick out the ones where I could make the most money. This Peter Pan wasn't worth it, but I got quite a few of these older 1990s ones, and I also left quite a few behind. Now, this vintage Christie Mermaid Fantasy is super rare and goes for the most out of all of these. Out of the box, you can get about 110. In a perfect condition box, you can get like 285. We put ours at 225 because of the box conditions, and I think it'll do pretty well. It's days like this at the thrift store that remind you why you go at all anyway, because there's a lot of bad days, a lot of days where you're not finding anything, but on good days when people apparently drop off a whole collection, you can find a lot of stuff, especially if they're reasonable with their prices like they are at this Savers. We kept looking and we kept finding more and more. There was 4 of these small ones, and 2 of them, the Performer Maria and the Performer Tommy, I'm not sure his name, those both are decent. We're gonna pick those up and sell them. We found another good doll here. This is a concert date Ken from, I believe, 2001. This one should get us somewhere around $25 to $35 plus shipping. As we were walking out, we found even more Barbies and dolls, so we decided to take a closer look. That Pop Sensation one we got for $15 should get us about $15 to $16 plus shipping. We passed up on this, passed on that plush. I shouldn't have. I should have got that. And the Bratz doll right there should get us about $60 to $100 plus shipping. And this is why you thrift, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've been a little bummed out because the last couple days have sucked at the thrift store.
Him.
For me. Dawn killed it. I get it. Dawn did amazing on the thrift battle, but if the thrift battle was today and you weren't there, I did find that stuff first. So I guess I technically win. I technically win. We're not in a competition, but if there were a competition right now, I'd win by a landslide. That's fair, right?
Okay.
That's fair. But we found all that. That one, I handed you that one, the one that was worth $300.
Yeah.
Let it be noted, I handed that to her. I'm like, just look this up real quick. I thought maybe $20. It was $300. What do you think?
I thought it was amazing. I was shocked, honestly.
The box is a little messed up. I don't think that matters that much.
Out of the box, without the box, it had sold. It sold for $110 plus shipping. But in the box, people are asking $275 to $300, but I think with the condition, I would just throw it up for $225 OBO.
Yeah, and then like we'd take $175, $200, and then a lot of the other ones that it looked like the My Little Ponies were ranging in like 17, 18 to a little over 20. So I think we're gonna make triple or more than double our money on each one of those. And then the Disney princesses were in varying condition. The boxes, some of them were taped, which wasn't ideal. But we were getting 25% off everything as well, guys. So we only paid $111 for that whole cart full of stuff. We'll make all our money back on that one doll.
Yeah.
And the Disney princesses should make us, 20 to 30 a piece. Maybe some might go for 15 if we take offers.
That Bratz one. And
oh, the Bratz. Now, Bratz is a good thing to look for new, especially new.
Yeah.
I couldn't find that exact one just on a quick glance, but a lot of them in the package were going for like 60 plus. I imagine that one's going to be 60, 70 bucks, and it was only after the discount like $12.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm trying to, dolls are not, like Barbies are not my number one thing, but I love toys and pop culture stuff in general. So I'm pretty excited about this one. The goal here is this. Go home, and I'm going to be working on that today. I'm going to be posting for a little bit. Then we're going to go to a movie. Then when I get back, I'm going to be posting more, and we're going to get that stuff up.
He says he's going to post, guys.
I usually post, but I might not be able to post as many cards today. Sad. Honestly, I love my car. I'll still find a way. I'll still find a way. I sold that Steph Curry for $80. Dawn, you proud of me?
Yep.
Yay!
All right, good.
If you guys don't know who Shaden is, that's my stepdaughter. This is Francisco Frank, and that's Dawn. You know who they are. But what did you just say, Shaden, about Kevin? It's hilarious.
So Kevin, I first seen him with a hat, and I assumed he had no hair. And then all of a sudden, I found out he has hair under that hat.
Yep.
And I called him a hatfish because I was like,
and we're like, what's a hat?
He's hat fishing everybody.
He's hat fishing.
He's hat fishing everybody. Oh man, I'm gonna merch that. We're gonna all make money off this merch, guys.